just pitching and flipping to those little outskirts. It's basically the same as using a jig. Give a little dance. Nothing. Reel it in. Try again a different spot. It's as simple as there we go. Girthy fella. Another tip I can give you guys is everyone's still in the mild climate area, not more particularly the north and the Midwest where it's cold out, but if it's still warm like it is here, then you should definitely invest in a food rag. I get mine from SA Fishing Company by 5, K15 I think, and they are SPF 40 and they protect your face really well. And they just go over your face. You will not get sunburns and you will not get those raccoon eyes from the sunglasses because of this. And it's very breathable. Hopefully here I don't pull a Bill Dance and get a fish, set the hook, and fly off and move. Just caught it though. I would complete the Bill Dance though and catch the fish before I move on. Exact spot that I caught my PB bass of 6.3 pounds. Alright guys, I got one on with the zero gravity finesse jig. About the same size as the one we just caught. Zero gravity jig. I don't even like it with a trailer. I like it real simple. You just pitch it to those little inlets and you just watch it fall. It's almost like working a wacky rig. Almost. And you just pop it every once in a while, let it fall back down. The shad's dying, trying to get away, starts dying again. Simple as that. And you just use that, and you pitch to enough of these little crop trees, and you're gonna get them. Because even though it's basic, this thing looks so much like a shad. Like if you put it next to a shad, you'll realize why fish get these two mixed up. This is a half-ounce spinnerbait. I like red, mainly because a lot of people fish with goldfish in this lake, so kind of got accustomed to that. The water's not very murky, so you should use a willow blade, but I do have it paired up with a smaller Colorado blade, so it still does get a little bit of thud. There are a few different ways that we can fish this, so I'm about to show you that. So we use a treble hook. It's just another hook. You just line it up on this hook, and if you don't have any of the actual treble hook items that you use to keep it on, usually you have to tie on a rubber band. I always have rubber bands on my tackle box for my crankbaits so they don't get tangled up, so I just use one of those, tie it right on, tie the rubber band, and it can't go anywhere. So let's see what we can do with this spinnerbait. I like to let it sink just a little bit. I know its sink ratio is 1 foot for 1 second. So then I kind of just erratically reel it in at first, kind of slow to get towards the bottom. The great thing about a spinnerbait, because the wire goes over the hook, it is considered semi-weedless. So don't be afraid to get in there in between the twigs and the sticks and see what's going on. The reason I do like spinnerbaits for the fall is because bass are getting fat thinner. They're chasing a lot of shad so they can get ready for the cold months when everything's kind of inactive. So you see obviously the first fish right there, and when this is shining it looks like a fish. So it's 1, 2, so it's 1, 2, and 3 fish. So it looks like a little school of shad, so they want to swipe at it to see if they can get a few of those shad, which is often why you miss a lot on a spinnerbait. You go after this instead of this, so they swipe at it and miss. That's why you have the second one, so when they swipe, as it's like that, so that's how it swims with the trailer hook on. They hit the spoon, and it's stuck on that blade, or that hook. And that's why it's important to use trailer hooks. That's like a drop shot, is because drop shots are better for clearer water, like up north, where it's really easy to see long distances. I got a few ponds around here like that, and they also do better when it's starting to get colder out. Since it's a hot day and the water is not the clearest, I went with a wobble head, or a shaky head would also work really well right now. But if I go to a clear water pond, I'm bringing a tie on a drop shot, which I might do later today. So that's the reasoning to switch from drop shot to shaky head or wobble head, because the wobble head and shaky head are you can switch those two out depending on what terrain you're fishing on. So since I have the rocks, I chose wobble head this time. Yeah, it has the hook attached to the weight by a pivot, so it swings around freely. Whereas a shaky head, it comes directly out. Here in a second, after I get done tying this on, I'll show you the difference between the two sets. So these are made by the same company. This is a shaky. See how it's set? It's set firmly into the weight. Has that pin to keep it up. This is a wobble head connected by, whereas it's connected by pivot, swings freely, and it's a worm hook. So this is I use this for rocky environments more. So it can swing around and go between the rocks. Whereas if it's a soft bottom or something, I'd switch to a shaky head, so it can just dig through. So just line it up. So I know my hook is going to go in right there. So squeeze it, pinch through, and come out. So it's nice and straight. Make sure that pivot's exposed, and skin hook it so it's weedless, just in case. And then there you go. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the amount of gnats that are out here right now, I couldn't stay and fish if I was giving you into. But all I was doing was giving you guys an example of good pressure and water clarity that's perfect for drop shotting. You can drop shot in murkier water, but that's where I prefer to use a shaky head or a wobble head. Now if you want to, feel free. You just need to have a fish finder or know where the structure is, because bass in deeper water group up out on that structure. And it's as simple as that. So find the clear water and you can see the structure. Know your lake and know where the structure is. On the lake that I like to fish at, where I was just at, I do know where the structure is, even though you can't see it. It's a somewhat murky lake. So, as long as you know where you're going, feel free to drop shot. But if you don't, I prefer the shaky head.